started to joke around with us, and with a smile on his face, he said, "What, you're picking out these beers because of their labels? Stop doing that, just pick the beers that you like best." And so we were sort of goofing around, and I mean, of course we choose good beers, like, obviously, but still we wanted some with a nice label as well. And we found one with mermaids on the label, and I don't know, just all kinds of nice and funny things. And then this guy who works at the liquor store asked us, "Well, how long are you going to be around, here in the city center?" And we were like, yeah, but why? That is kind of a strange question to ask. And then he explained why he asked it, and he pointed at a slush puppy machine that was standing on the counter. And he told us that in a little bit there would arrive 2 people who were going to, make slush puppies. And they were just going to give them away to customers. I don't think they can sell it, because they're a liquor store. They don't have like a license to sell drinks. I mean, in a bottle, but not like, it's not a bar. Sorry, I'm yawning a little bit. It is working, I am getting tired, which is very good. So, what happened? We looked at him and we looked at this slush puppy machine, and in front of it was a bottle of limoncello. I don't know if you know what limoncello is. It's like this Italian drink. It's made with lemons, and so it's very fresh but also a little bit sweet, and yeah, it's a nice drink. You can drink like a small glass of it. It's yellow. You can drink it after dinner. But he wanted to make limoncello slush puppies. So my friend and I looked at each other like, oh well, hell yes, we want some. But we also had to go back to work, so we couldn't really wait for these guys to arrive. And then he said, well, alright, let me try and make it. I mean, he had never done it before, but he was like, well, how hard can it be? So he grabbed a cup. He filled it up with ice from the slush puppy machine, and then he put some limoncello on top, and a little bit more, and then even more. And he asked us like, well, you have to go back to your jobs, right? And I said like, yeah, but it's okay. So we were all laughing, and then he put a straw into the slush puppy, and he first gave it to my friend, and she took a sip, and her whole face she just started to smile, and her smile was so big, so wide. And then I took a sip, and guys, it was so very, very good. So I started to smile as well. And then about at the same time we both grabbed our foreheads because we had like brain freeze because it was so cold, which was also wonderful because it's just pretty hot outside. So then we offered him also a sip, and he took one as well, and that made it all very informal and friendly, like we were sitting around a campfire, with people that you don't really know well or that you just met, but everybody likes each other and there's just this friendly vibe going on. So we were just standing there in the liquor store drinking limoncello slush puppy, and I don't know, it was a strange but good moment. So then we took our beers and we went back to the newspaper. And then after work, I went to the house of this colleague with my friend. Well, they're all colleagues and they're all friends, so this just gets confusing at this point. But nice time. We were sitting outside, and he had bought all kinds of nice food and drinks. And we stayed there until, I don't know, I think 11 or 11:30. And then he drove us back to the train station so that we would catch the next train. And then we went back to the place where my friend and I both live, Groningen. And then we went home, and that was just a little while ago. And then I went onto the balcony, and it's so nice outside, guys. I mean, it's been hot for so long, for days and days, and last week, at the end of the week, even at night, it wasn't really cooling off all that much. So it was just crazy. In the days before, I would open my window, about halfway into the night, and some fresh air, some cool air would enter the house. But by Thursday last week, if I would open the window even at 10 o'clock at night, just more hot air would enter the house. It was just crazy. But now it's just so very nice outside. I mean, still, you don't want to wear a lot of clothes. You don't need a jacket or anything. You want to wear as less as possible, but as little as possible. I think that is correct. Anyway, it's very nice, and I just thought I'd, record a little good night video as well. As I wished you all a good morning. Oh, and actually, one funny thing happened. When I walked from the train station to my house just a while ago. Sorry, yawning again. What happened? I was walking, and there was this group of young people sitting on a bench. Or two of them were sitting and one was standing, and the one who was standing, he was already looking at me, with like this twinkle in his eyes. And so I had spotted him already. I thought he's gonna do something. And he was a big guy, like a little bit chubby. And he looked at me and he started to smile, and he pointed at his belly and he said, "If you pay me $5, I'll show you my belly." And I had to laugh, and I just sarcastically said, like, "Well, very good offer." And then he started to smile, and he tried it again. He said, "Well, okay, €3." And by that point, I smiled and just walked on, because I was like, well, alright. But it was a funny moment. Anyway, so I guess that's about it. Now I'm just going to edit this video real quickly and put it online, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And I think now that it's a little